Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Competitive Farming Simulator 2025. I am your host, Breaking Bad Bear. Please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate you. And now let's get back to that live action. Well, Red, it looks like we both finished our trailer inspections up at the same time.
Yeah. It looks like I got a trailer with standard tires, and you look like you needed a trailer with bigger tires for your truck.
Well, it looks like we got two different separate trailers. We got two different types of trailers here, which is nice. I mean, it's only there to. It looks like you bought yourself a slurry tanker, and I bought myself a slurry tanker, so we're thinking the same thing.
Well, we needed something for their liquid manure when they
You
when they
needed,
go to, yeah.
yeah, you needed something for your cows, and I needed
Yeah,
something for my little piglets.
Yep.
I do like the way you got yours set up, and hopefully you like how I got mine set up. It's looking pretty stout.
It looks like it could go off road.
It does.
It looks like you could go off roading. Yours look like it could go off road.
Mine's definitely built for the off road.
It looks more like it could go off. Looks like it could go mudding.
It does, doesn't it? I definitely could take it through the field if I needed to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, you never get. Well, you probably already know. Grandma's been over to my house a load.
Yeah, I can tell because she hasn't been over at my place very often.
She's loving them little piglets, so she's been over there, out in the pasture, messing with them, playing with them, feeding them, which they need food. I got to feed them today, but yeah, she's been over at my place. Oh, and by the way, them piglets are loud. And let me tell you what, sometimes at night...
You wanted them monsters.
You'd think they'd sleep...
Think about it. Them cows, they're loud too. And you can hear them from miles away.
Yeah.
I can hear them now.
Them babies, I hope when they become more adults, they don't squeal as much during the night. But at nighttime, sometimes them babies are just going off, and I got to go out and check on them. You'd think that there's some coyotes out in the pen. Yeah. Yeah. So I definitely understand what you were going through with baby cows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait until they grow up a little bit more and they're not, they're making the regular pig noises and not the little high pitched squeals, because that's what's really getting me is those high pitched squeals sometimes they make.
Yeah, that's okay. I gotta feed the cows in the regular pasture today.
Oh yeah.
Too, after I get done with the field. But we gotta get around and get back so we can start harvesting the fields. Cause I got Henry and Bob waiting on me. Cause
to work out
to get started. Yeah.
Oh really? Yeah, I don't know who's going to come work for me, so I got to get a worker for one of my fields to run the combine, and I got some of the equipment already set up. I was up early this morning getting things moved around and ready. So yeah,
I think after we sell this harvest, I think I'm gonna buy another combine.
Oh, you're gonna finally get a second combine?
I think I'm gonna get a second combine.
Nice. Yeah, you're going to probably need one because it's going to take you a while just by yourself today. But you usually put workers in your combines, don't you?
Yeah, Henry and Bob usually does somewhat of a good job.
You split them up to do whatever. That's funny.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you got a lot of land to contend with too. You're working way more land than I am, so.
Usually when Bob gets tired out, I put Henry on the job.
Nice. Well, at least you got consistency. Me, I hire random people all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never know who I'm going to get. I'm looking for a consistent worker, though. So if I can find me a consistent worker to come work for me, that's going to be great. Maybe one will turn up and I'll be able to hire them on. But until then, I'm just whatever I get,
Well, it's kind of nice when I have their neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes it nice. All right, Red. Well,
Yeah. Well, we gotta get around and get going. We gotta get back.
Yeah, we need to get out of here. I got a bunch of farm work to do. So I'll see you later, Red.
I bet you gotta get back and get the combine warmed up and get ready, and check
What?
on them pigs.
I've had all the equipment running this morning, so it should be good to go. But yeah, the pigs are the biggest thing. I need to get them fed real quick.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, let's get around and get going.
Yep, I'll see you later.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Red and his beautiful setup, and then there's my beautiful setup. Good old slurry tankers. He is right, though. Mine's more set up for off-road. His is set up for just driving on regular roads. Two different trailers, though. By the way, this is the newest... This is the oldest trailer we could find, and you guys are going to see there's a hashtag on here. That wasn't a 90s thing. The slurry trailers, there's not a lot of mods out there for slurry trailers, guys, so I just picked the oldest one I could find in the year catalog, and this is the oldest we could get for slurry tankers. Until they ever put an older one in, this is what me and Red's working with. Of course, Red had a different model than I did. He had and these things cost 85 grand, so they weren't a cheap add to the farm. If we were able to find an older one, it probably would have been like a quarter of that cost, but we couldn't, so this is kind of what we're dealing with out of character. And just wanted to let you guys know, got the slurry tanker because we need it. We just couldn't find an old enough one, so this is as old as we could get. If they would have had the majority of this stuff off of here, this would have been considered an old tanker, because they used to use a lot of these old tankers that were around like this, set on a chassis like this. So we're pretty close to what it's supposed to look like. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that this is what you're gonna be like, oh, why do they got such a new trailer in here, and why is there a hashtag on there? Well, that's because that is I should say not a hashtag, but the QR code. But yeah, that's I wonder if that actually takes you to... Let's look at that QR code. I wonder if that actually... I'll have to save that and look at that and see if it actually takes you somewhere. Might take you to the mods... the person that mods the trailer might take it to his mod. But we'll get it that way. That way, if you guys want to take a picture of it with your phone, you can. So we'll get a good look at it. There you go. All right. Well, moving on. We got to get back to the farm. We got a load of things to get done. I got to get these hazards off. Oh, hazards off. Hazards off. Get the lights shut off. There we go. Yeah, we got to get back to the farm. So I'll meet you guys back at the farm. And I'll see you guys there in just a jiff. Alright, you guys, we made it back to the farm. Let me get this truck shut off. I just dropped the trailer off. I just stuck it over there by the slurry thing, so it's a good place to put it. I parked the truck here. Let's get this tractor fired up. Let's get these pigs fed real quick. I know they need fed oats. Alright, let's get moving. I believe these are low enough to get across. Yeah, they should be low enough. Yeah, we should be good to go under here with these trailers. Trying to navigate all this. I don't know how these trailers turn, so we're going to need to take it kind of wide here. Back up a little bit. These are a little bit wider of a trailer. Oh, I might have got myself in a little bit of a predicament here. Jackknifing the trailers, trying to get it in here. Not meaning to. Oh, please make the turn. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we're going to make it in, no problem. Okay. I think I'm just over expecting that trailer to do something, but we need the oats in here. We need to go feed some pigs. And boy, I hope they eat oats, because that's all I have for them right now. We're about to find out if they take oats. If they don't take oats, we're going to be in trouble. I'm going to have to go buy some pig food and feed them later, but... Yeah, if they don't take oats, that means I know I'm growing corn this year for them. The plan's to plant oats for them, though. I want to plant oats, feed them oats, and then we're going to get a big stockpile of oats and then get back into growing regular crops for profit. So let's see if they eat oats. And also, I need to get out and close that door real quick. That way we can get a tight fit to the building. I don't know how close I got to get to these, to the barn to feed them. I wish it had a pit that I was actually dropping this into. It'd look a little better. Kind of going to look weird. You're going to be like, well, how is this possible? But it is. Well, let me feed them. Maybe I got to hit the trigger. Oh, wait. I think I had the trigger there for a second. I'm going to have to go back around to hit the trigger. I think I got to get a little bit closer. What am I doing? I forgot to turn. I'm making a mess of things. Oh. I had the stagger turning on, so there we go. We're set. We're set at the right thing. All right. I needed a little sharper of a turn, which messes with the steering. I have to change it back here, but to make that turn out before going into the creek. Yeah, I should be able to feed them. All right, we're gonna have to leave this for later today then, because I have no idea what's going on. Somehow we're gonna have to feed them today. I'll see if they take oats, but we can't keep messing around with the oats right now to see if they'll take oats. I might have to change to corn. Now, let me get my... Actually, I'll make the turn since I've already passed it, and then I'll get the steering set up the right way. There we go. Steering set up the right way. I'm going to make a bigger turn here. I'm just going to have to dump these oats. I don't... Oh, I know what's going on. I was on the wrong trailer. I was like, why can't I feed these guys? Why am I not getting the prompt? I was on the wrong trailer. Let's try it again real quick. If it doesn't go in this time, then we're gonna have to see about buying some pig food, because if they're not gonna take oats, then they will not eat it. Then they should eat oats, though. Oats is not accepted here. Well, you know what that means, guys. We got oats to sell, because they're not going to eat the oats. So I'm going to have to buy pig food to keep these guys fed. Dang, that's rough. We're going to have to grow corn this year. Oh, geez. I knew I should have kept some corn back. This just got real expensive, just to let you guys know. I was planning on them to eat oats. So I will be growing corn this year. I grew oats just because I thought they would eat oats, but apparently not. Maybe it's a food mixture that they eat oats with. All right. Let's get this grain emptied. I wonder if I can buy corn, a thing of corn at the like fill one of these up with corn. That would be the ideal thing to do, I suppose. Dang. Well, you know, we're trying things together. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And today, it no working. Let me get inside this thing. I don't know why I'm driving on the outside. I do like driving on the outside, but sometimes driving on the inside's way better. Especially for maneuvering. Alright, let's get this put in place for the combine. I need to get a worker hired for the other one. Which I'll give him a call and tell him he needs to come here and get working. So let's get this one in. Let's get in here and get this one fired up and get going. Because we are behind schedule. We don't need any lights on. Oh, why did I shut it off? Wrong thing. Hold on. I'm going into the wrong things. Well, you guys know the routine. Buckle up, hold on to something, because here we go. Well, you guys, that's the harvesting done for what you guys get to see today. So that's all the harvesting we're going to do today. I got to still continue to harvest all this, but that's what you guys are going to get. Because if not, it's going to take forever. You guys know the routine. It just takes too long for me to do all this harvest and get you guys involved in it. I will finish the harvest off, but I'm going to continue to... we're going to switch gears and we're going to do some baling and get some baling in here. That way you guys get to see a little bit of baling. And yeah, it's just to change the pace a little bit for you guys. Let's get some of this grain off of here. When he goes, then we'll... might actually have to pull this forward a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, he's not fully empty. Build that trailer already. Yeah, now I got two of these guys I need to keep up with when bailing, but, you know, that's part of it. You guys get to see a lot of this get moved around. You guys will get to see me driving to get both combines going. I put a worker in the other combine. Unlike Red, I don't have any just regular workers like Red does. I actually have to hire... you know, he said he had Bob and somebody. But, you know, it is what it is. Moving on. I just hired some random people in town that were looking for work. Taught them how to drive the combine, sent them on their way. You know, that's pretty much what you got to do. Red's got seasonal guys that come around, so good for him. They're better workers. But for me, we just gotta... We're getting back to the, you know, just trying to save some money, not try to hire too many people. It does cost. It doesn't cost as much, though. Not as much as it did when we first got started. When we first got started, we couldn't barely afford to hire anybody else. Oh, I had the tractor running, and let's get this thing going. Let's get the load down. But yeah, I couldn't afford to hire, you know, workers early on. Trying to get new equipment and stuff like that. I think I'm good to run her full open. Yeah, we are. We're good to go. We're running her full open. But yeah, this is I think this is the rest of the day. It's what this, at least this part's going to look like. We're going to get some of this done. We'll run this for a little bit. It probably won't be the whole field. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. It's just going to go how it looks, I suppose. So you guys know the routine. Buckle up, hold on to something, because here we go. All right, you guys. I think this is going to be good enough for today with you guys. I still got a lot of field work to get done. Like I said, this stuff just takes a long time to do, and you know, we're already a couple hours into the day, and I probably got about 5 more hours of work to do without you guys to get everything, to where till we get to the next day of work. So I got a lot to get done today. I got two I got two AI workers working, and as you guys seen, the difference between the workers, the help we get. This field looks decent for help. The other field looks like a wreck. That worker over there, I should have fired him and got a different worker, because he's leaving stuff behind all over that field over there. So it's just a mess. And yeah, and I got to get the pig thing figured out, why the pigs aren't accepting. I don't know if they just don't eat oats. I thought they ate oats. It says they eat oats. So maybe it's because of that farm building they don't eat oats, or oats got to be a mixture of food. I don't know. I'm going to try to give them oats again later and see if that's the case after I get all this field work done. And I don't know if I'm going to sell the bales this month, but I am going to stuff this barn full of bales in the pig barn where you guys saw me put bales earlier. So I'm going to stuff that as full as I can get it, at least. That way we know that the pigs are good on straw for a little bit, at least a year or two. They only really need to make it a year without straw until winter. So I just have to have enough straw to make it through winter, because every winter we plant soybeans. If they don't accept this oats for food, the oats will be set for sale whenever the price is good for them. We'll just have to go buy pig food and start growing corn. So we're going to lose money if that's going to be the case this year on pig food, because pig food is not cheap. I will try to see if they don't take oats. We'll try to see if they'll take some soybeans. I don't want to give them that much soybeans, so I'll just give them enough to make it through wintertime. Because soybeans, that's our breadwinner. That makes money. Same with the corn, but we make more money, I think, with soybeans. So I don't want to give up our breadwinner because I messed up. But, we'll see. But I think that covers it for today. Thank you guys for coming out. And you guys, yeah, I think if I keep going, I'm just going to keep rambling. So, until I see you guys, maybe, I don't know if I'll see you guys later today, but if I do, it might be tomorrow. So, we'll see. I'll see on how the time works. So, until then, goodbye.